What's going on, guys? It's your boy CBS back with another Destiny video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you all of the brand new exotic pieces of armor for the Taken King. Now I'm going to go in order from Titan to Hunter to Warlock, and I will timestamp all the armor in the description box below, so if you want to see a specific piece of armor like the brand new Warlock deer helmet, the Stag, or whatever piece that you want to see, or the specific class armor for, you know, the Hunter, it will all be timestamped in the description box below. And with that being said, let's start off with the Titan. So the first brand new piece of exotic armor is the Imperium BELLICOSE. Now this exotic piece of armor has unique perk of anti-grav thrusters. Aiming weapons while in the air will hold you in place for a short time. Orbs collected while your super is full will recharge your melee ability. So that's super dope, knowing that orbs will not go to the waste while your super's full, because sometimes it's not the smartest thing to do to use your perk or use your super every time. So that's actually a really dope thing. And also, if you notice, all the perks are randomly selected between 3 different perks. So they don't list them on the site, but the perks for this exotic are random. So that's really cool. That's a brand new feature that I have not seen on the exotics since, or in the previous year 1. The second exotic helmet for the Titan is going to be the TAIKONAUT, and it looks like pretty much like a space helmet for the Titan. The unique perk is going to be air traffic control. All rocket launchers gain tracking. Radar remains visible while zooming with the heavy weapons, and heavy ammo drops increase while using a rocket launcher. That's super dope. It sounds really cool for PvP and PvE. Actually, you know, it has a lot of uses, I'm not gonna lie. So, and again, the perk sets is going to be randomly selected between 4 perks. They don't list the perks on here, but of the perks is going to be 4 selected between 4 random ones, and then the selectable perks at the bottom will be random. So that's really dope. It means that these exotics are going to be unique to the player. So every, you know, each time you get a new exotic, it's going to be different than it was the last time. So that's really dope. The brand new chest plate for the Titan is going to be the Twilight Garrison. Twilight Garrison's unique perk is going to be tactical air support. While airborne, you're going to be able to you're going to be able to evade while airborne with the Twilight Garrison. So that's pretty dope. And again, so it looks like there's going to be a trend that these perks are going to be random for all these exotic pieces of armor. So that's interesting to see that they're going to be random perks for. Oh, I just now noticed something. Did you guys see that? So apparently these exotic pieces of armor are going to be reforged ready. Look at that, reforged armor. Change the stats and upgrades available on this piece of armor. So not only are you going to have your unique exotic perk, but you're also going to be able to reforge these exotics to get the exact perk roll that you want. So that's super exciting, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty dope. Titan arms. There's 2 brand new gloves for the Titan. Immolation fists. Unique perk is going to be Accelerant. Unlocks the Sunbreaker subclass node. Explosive pry for free. Enemies brought down by your hammer explode, chaining fury solar damage to other enemies. So that's pretty dope. This one, again, you got randomly selected perks 2 and 3, which you can reforge. The next piece of exotic gloves for the Titan, they look absolutely sick. Look at those big old spikes poking out of his arms. This is going to be called the TAGOMIZER. The unique perk is going to be 1-2 punch. Fist of Havoc kills recharge your melee, and melee kills recharge your Fist of Havoc. Gain additional melee charge. So you're gonna have 2 melees, as if the Titan melee wasn't already strong enough. That looks super dope. So it actually, you know, it looks good for that particular stat roll. So that's pretty dope. For the legs, the only brand new piece of boots for the Titan are going to be the Dune Marchers. Dune Marchers unique perk is going to be increase sprint speed, extended slide distance, increase movement speed while aiming your weapon, and tighter turn radius while sprinting. So it seems like, again, adjustable stock like for Call of Duty. And again, all the perks are going to be randomly selected. A new feature for the exotics coming to Taken King is going to be the exotic class item. So for the Titan, it'll be the Mark, for the Warlock, it'll be the Bond, and for the Hunter, it'll be the Cloak. So in this particular scenario, you will be able to wear exotic marks as well as exotic pieces of armor. So the top 3 are going to be the Mark of Oblivion, the Mark of Circle, and the Mark of Executor. Those are going to be exotics specific to the factions. And the bottom one is the Mark of the Sun Forged. Now this one is a little bit different because it doesn't specifically tell you how to get it. It just shows you it, and it tells you unique perk.
your Sunbreaker class upgrades 25% faster and your light level increases 10% faster. That's all it really says. So it doesn't tell you down here normally, like it normally tells you how to unlock that piece of gear, where you can get it from, but this particular piece of item does not tell you that. So it'll be interesting to see how we get these. More than likely you'll probably get it during the quest to unlock that particular type of character, whether it's the Sunbreaker Titan or the Nightstalker Hunter or whatever. Moving on to the Hunter, the brand new Hunter exotics are going to be as follows. Starting with the helmets, we got the Graviton Forfeit. The Graviton Forfeit unique perk is going to be Elusive Shadow. Unlocks the Nightstalker subclass node Shade Step for free. Gain an evade step on. Wow, so that's pretty dope. It gives you the evade step without even having to have it unlocked, as well as without you having to have it. Like I said, we talked about this before on my channel, and I already feel like the Shade Step is going to be something that's going to be overpowered and just as good as something like the Blink as far as closing distance or evading. So the next Hunter helmet coming to the Taken King is going to be the Burners Annex. Its unique perk is going to be Versatile Shooter. Heavy weapons kills have a chance to drop orbs. Orbs collected when your super is full has a chance to grant special ammo. So that's pretty cool. You know, like I said, I talked before how I don't like wasting orbs, especially in team play. So knowing that orbs won't go to waste is always good to know. The exotic chest coming to the Taken King for the Hunter is going to be the ATS-8 Tarantella. I think I said that wrong, but Tarantella. And the unique perk is going to be the Tarantella. Take reduced arc damage from minions of darkness, arc grenades, and arc blade recharge faster. So there's going to be a Blade Dancer specific piece of armor. So it looks very similar to the helmet, but actually to me has better perks than the previous one. All the Taken King exotics seem very similar. So they got 2 helmets, 1 chest, 2 arms, and a pair of boots. So that's what it looks like. They're standard. So the 2 new gloves for the Hunter are going to be the sealed AHAMKARA grass to start it off. That one, the unique perk is going to be Nightmare Fuel. Gain an additional melee charge. Melee damage has a chance to automatically reload your primary weapon. That's always good, especially in those close battles where you melee to finish and you automatically reload to start battle again. That seems like a great perk to have. And then the second exotic pair of gloves for the Hunter is going to be the Shinobu's Bow. Its unique perk is going to be New Tricks. Improve skip grenades and gain an additional skip grenade. Anything involving more grenades is great for PvE and PvE. PvP specifically because grenades are great for control in battle. So I'm definitely in favor of that perk. For the boots, we got the Frost EE5s. Its unique perk is going to be Rapid Cooldown. Tighter turn radius while sprinting. Increased grenade and melee regeneration while sprinting. So the more you sprint, the faster your grenades and melees recharge. So that's unique. I think that's pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm not really sure how practical it's going to be. I mean, it might be really good for shotgun users, maybe, but other than that, I'm not really sure how that's going to play out as far as actual practicality is concerned. Again, with the exotic class specific items, we have the Future War Cult Chaos Cloak, we got the Cloak of Oblivion and the Cloak of the Rising. These are all specific to the factions, whether it's Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, or New Monarch. And again, we have the Nightstalker Cloak. More than likely, the way, from what I'm understanding now that I'm reading these perks out, you're going to unlock this one while you're going through the quest to unlock the Nightstalker subclass. So that's how you'll get that, if you're asking me. And last but not least, let's move on to the Warlock exotics. The first one is going to be the Astrocyte Verse. The Astrocyte Verse looks pretty dope. It looks very similar to it's kind of a mixture to me of a lot of the exotics we've seen in past. Its unique perk is going to be Teleportation, reduce blink cooldown, and increase travel distance. Now this seems like a very, very PvP specific helm if I've seen one. Being able to travel farther while blinking and cooling it down faster is going to be a perk that people love in PvP. And the Stag, this is the helmet that people have been talking about for a while now. You've seen it in trailers, you've seen it all over the internet. This is the new hotness that people have been screaming to see. So look at that. It's just like the ram, but instead of the ram, it's going to be a deer head. So that looks pretty dope. And its unique perk is going to be Do or Die. Once per life, your supercharges faster when your teammates are dead. Chances to respawn with an overshield. The new exotic chest for the Warlock is going to be the Alchemist Raiment. Now this one, it looked pretty good. It kind of looks like a dress on the website, but its unique perk is Iron to Gold. Chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup. Orbs collected when your super is full recharges your grenade and melee. The exotic gloves coming to the Warlock. The first one is going to be the Ophidian Aspect. This one looks very similar to the Hunter gloves with the snake on the side. Its unique perk is going to be Viper Totemic. Improved siphon and weapons ready and reloads very quickly. So it doesn't seem very useful just by reading it, but I mean, we'll have to see how it actually plays out when we get our hands on it. The second exotic gloves for the Warlock is going to be the Impossible Machines. Its unique perk, Lightning Rod, unlocks the Stormcaller's subnode land for free. On casting Storm Trance, fire a bolt of lightning into the ground, creating a devastating shockwave under you. So it's going to give you the landfall perk for your super without having to actually use it. So you'll probably be able to stack that on top of others. See, I can actually see this perk or this pair of gloves being useful if you're really big into being a Stormcaller. And the exotic boots coming to the Warlock is going to be, this is the first pair of exotic boots coming to the Warlock in Destiny, and it's going to be the Transversive Steps. Its unique perk is going to be Strange Angles. Gain faster movement speed while crouching. Now that seems really dope. Picking up ammo automatically reloads the weapon matching the ammo's type. And the exotic class items for the Warlock are going to be Circle of War, Light Beyond, The Age to Come, and of course the Stormcaller's Bond. Now like I said, we've talked about those before, and more than likely that one's going to be unlocked when you finally unlock the Stormcaller subclass. So with that being said, my name is CBS. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts on what you were most excited to get your hands on first. I know me personally, of course, I want to get the Stag because it looks dope, and I'm interested to see how these Titan helmets play out. So with that being said, my name is CBS. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Oh, what are you waiting for? Do it! Yes, you can!